Hey, streamers. You've made the world laugh, cry, cheer as one. Most importantly, you've made the world watch. For that, we want to thank you. Today, we honor the ones who put in the work for the love of the game.
Cutting the feed in 5.
You casted aside your individualistic dreams and came together as one voice.
4.
We need more time. It has to be now. Get ready.
You trained them to mash that subscription button and to come back for more. Always more.
2.
They try to be you. They envy what you have.
1.
And to celebrate, we're releasing a limited time edition skin of what?
You don't know me, and I can't see you, but whoever you are, you need to hear this. This started off beautiful. We built something great, something that brought us together, a place to call home, to talk, to learn, to play, any respite from the world and its unforgiving storms. And then they came.
My face on the screen now!
They came with their plans, with their greed, with their hope. They told us that we were great, and they were right. They told us that we were worth something, and they were right. We are worth something. And it's that same big, beautiful truth that they used against us. They didn't inspire some huge cover-up, some grand conspiracy. They just simply whittled away at who we used to be. So I say it ends today. Boost this signal and then log off, shut down, touch grass. Don't forget that we did this before. We did this before, not them. We can build it again. Build it better. With autonomy, with creative freedom, with fair compensation. We choose where we put our time, where we put our love. The rebellion has a new name.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
A future where we forge our own path at our own pace, where we compensate ourselves fairly and protect each other from hate. They thought those things wouldn't matter, but they do. And we'll do it without them. Together. Today. Spread the word. From here, how far we go, who escapes with us, we control that outcome. It's up to us now. For the love of the game.
What's up? What's up, everybody? I am doing a little quick tech support stream, about 30 minutes or so. Gonna be crushing some of these bugs in the Jira bug support queue. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Moonbeam, how's everybody doing? What's up? Twitch, what's up? YouTube, Facebook, X, woo! What's going on? What's going on? Just doing a quick little 30-minute, checking out some bug reports. Wanted to check in with everybody, see how everybody's doing today. Hope it's going well. What's going on, Captivator, Anomaly, Mihoy Manoy, A Joyce? I see everybody here. How's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. It's been a good week for us. We're doing a lot of good stuff. I saw we put out our payout kind of policy today, which is going to be cool, going into effect starting on the 1st. So on the 1st and 15th of every month, payouts on Moonbeam. We should have that automated. We'll be going out, right? But the last time it was manually done by Pat. Old school, you had to have like a ledger and a candle, and he was like, over a desk and adding up all the things. And so the first one went out well. And then this one is our attempt to kind of like automate everything. So the team met. We said, all right, let's do the 1st and 15th. So there's always a 1st and 15th of every month. And that way people can kind of have some reliability on when they can expect their payout. And then also the minimum threshold is $1. No fees, no nothing. $1 or more, you get it, all of it. Boom. Hey, Hill Hobbit, what's up? Yeah, okay, yeah. This is it. Hit me up. What's the question? I would love to hear the question. This is the time to ask. By the way, I'm looking at our users. We're up to 1,809 users. We're almost at 2,000. We're getting there. I'm excited. It is neat. Normally that's a good question. I'll ask and see what we can do. I get that. Use policies for art. Well, Hill Hobbit, was it like anything specific? I'm curious if it was like, I would say make sure it's appropriate art, right? They can do that. Stuff they don't, can't. So you're past 700 in Moonbeam Realm yesterday. Thanks a lot, Anomaly. Yeah. It's exciting to see it grow. We're doing organic growth. So this is really cool to see organic growth means there's no marketing behind this, right? It's just like people word of mouth, inviting people, people finding about us on maybe Blue Sky or Twitter. I've been posting a lot on Reddit. Like I'm just seeing people talk about their issues in streaming, and I'm, inviting them to check out Moonbeam. Really personalized, right? And so we're having this really cool organic growth, and I like that. Hey, what's up, No Skills? What's going on? Yeah, next time, Hill Hobbit, if let them know you talked to me, and what I will say is any artists out there who has questions, they could hit us up in the Moonbeam realm. They can reach out to us directly, support at Moonbeam.stream, and we monitor all that. But also in the realm, they could ask questions and I'll answer directly there. Okay, let's see here. I think that the particular issue there was allowing AI generation and consumption of all artwork on Etsy. Okay, I know where you're going with this. Are we going to use AI art? Like, are we going to take people's art when they post it in Moonbeam and like have that go into some AI black box thingy? No. Negative. We ain't doing that. We are not doing that. We're not touching people's artwork. That is theirs. It belongs to them. We're not training anything on that. We don't have any intentions to use AI to generate artwork, video, nada. So I know that chilling with the baby, plan on streaming tonight. Hell yeah, No Skills. You gonna do the pirate game? Sea of Thieves? I do want to try that game out one day. Like, it looks like fun. I've heard it could be tough for like getting into it because people just like kill you and blow your stuff up. It's wild. Yeah, no, protecting artists. I mean, I consider myself an artist in the sense of words. I use my creative skills to generate words and IP and adventures and stuff. It's important. I know there's a lot of like, there's been a lot of stuff about that where like, I don't know if it was Instagram or X or something. They've had that policy where they're going to like train their AI machine learning on people's artwork that's posted up there. Nah. Oh, private servers for Sea of Thieves. Interesting. Okay. Do not have to do PvP. See, I don't mind some PvP. It's just like I know when I played what are those games like Rust, other like survival games. When you join in, it could be like a nightmare unless you grind it out and have a group of people you play with and they kind of level up. But I do enjoy them. They're fun. I think it's cool. I'm a fan of some PvP if it's done right. Oh snap! Old Resident Evil games, man. I remember the old school ones, like on PS1 back in the day. Yeah, I never played them. My friend had them, and he'd play them because in our household growing up, we had an option. We could have a computer or a gaming console. Now there was a loophole in this policy because we had an old NES, and it was grandfathered in. So according to the laws of our household, we could have the NES, which is grandfathered in, and then just never get a new gaming console and have a PC. So we opted for the PC. So we did that. So I never got to play. I grew up never having a Super Nintendo, not having a Sega, not having a PlayStation, none of that. I had an NES, and the first console that I got, I think it was an Xbox 360 when I was in college, and I had a PC the whole time. But I built my PC as a kid, like a little kid. I had a neighbor who taught us how to do it. We bought parts and put together. Yeah, PvP and Sea of Thieves is the only reason I play. Yeah, it brings out your children. Yeah, I agree. No skills. You gotta, sometimes you gotta do some PvP. I used to play MMOs at EverQuest, and I play on a PvP server, and I would be such a troll. Like, I'd kill people and take their money. It's messed up. Oh yeah, we had GameCube. Oh, I'm annoying. Yep. Half-hour demo disc for WoW ruined me for online gaming entirely. I'm curious, Silent Brad, how did that ruin it for you? Was there PvP going on in that demo disc? Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. All right. So, a few things we have also. Anomaly. I know we're going to have Pat's going to be rolling out an update this week, so we're probably going to have the public realm stuff coming out next week for everybody. So we had a big update, a lot of things that Pat and the engineers had to compile in a massive update we're going to get here probably Friday night. So a lot of things are going to get changed up, improvements. A lot of things we're trying to improve for posts. I have to check with Pat on exactly what will be in this specific update. But whether it's this one or not, we're doing things for payouts. We're doing things for posts, for editing posts, maybe markdowns, things like that. And then the front page, we're going to be kind of doing some stuff with. So exciting times ahead. And Anomaly is going to be one of the folks stepping up to take over the VGA public realm. We got Saro Sen, who's going to be perhaps we got a co-working public realm coming in potentially soon. So that's going to be really cool to see that and the Video Game Alliance. And if you all are out there and you have ideas of public realms or things you're interested in doing, let us know. And then folks who do have their existing realms that are getting some kind of growing, getting activity, let us know, reach out. We want to make sure that those get placement on the front page. I know No Skills, you've been doing a lot of stuff. We're going to kind of look at showcasing the realms that are getting engagement and getting used and having a community kind of build up in them. Because right now we want to figure out discoverability. And so we're trying to get coordination on that, figure out where to put things and whatnot. Yeah. Moonbeam has your mind sluggish on mine. Let me know let me know. I see your badge right now. It is the founder badge, no skills. Let's see here. I was PvP high level spawns, player spawns, camping newbies, Silent Brad. Yeah, that is a thing. That is a thing. I played on the PvP servers on MMOs where you had to have like a 4-level difference, and there was one that had an 8-level difference, but when you remove the cap entirely, it gets wild. Any questions or thoughts on where we're going? So again, cool stuff. We have a really good growth. We're over 1,800 folks now. We're on our way to 2,000, which will be a really cool milestone for us. 100% organic. First payouts coming. Or sorry, the first payouts of open beta. And then we're just kind of trying to rethink front page, discoverability, flows from public realm to realm, things like that. And then also, yes, the apps are getting a big update and refresh. Michael, he's doing well at his real job. He got promoted. He got a lot of other responsibilities. So congrats to Michael on that. Selfishly, that means that we're just a little bit behind on app upgrades that are going to happen. I prefer mobile because I use mobile, so I know there's stuff on mobile web that will get incorporated into this next fix that Pat and the team are pushing out Friday. So mobile web should get a little bit better if you're using like your browser on your phone. But we all know that the app needs to get a lot of updates. So Michael is working on tinkering with that. Specifically, I think some of the things we're going to see on there are the public realms will be available in the app on the next iteration. There's also going to be like you can reply to people directly through the app. Right now you can't. So that's going to be cool. And then more discoverability kind of stuff through the app as well. How's that clone research coming along? Yeah, we need to clone the team, you know? We gotta duplicate everybody so we can have more working stuff going on. I did reach out to I'm trying to reach out now to like Restream and some of the third-party kind of services now that we're open to see if we can get integration with them for multi-streaming. I would love to just have the option to like, hey, I want to stream the Moonbeam built in. Boom, you click it, you go, you're ready to rock. So that hopefully is something that I'm working on as well. Let's see. Yeah, I got some of these bug reports I've been looking at. So we're tracking this thing. Let's see here. Trying to see if there's any ones that stick out. I'm going through them now. We get a lot. You guys are awesome. Like seriously, these golden when anybody files a bug report. Sometimes you use it to put a feature request in or just a suggestion, which is really cool. Hoping that Lumina stream connectivity someday. I need to. Can you ping that to me in a feature request? No skills. I like just have it there, and I'll look into that a little bit more. One thing someone suggested that was, a good suggestion. They asked about moonstones and subscriptions. They said, subscriptions I see are 500 moonstones, but in the store I can't buy 500 moonstones. I got to buy like 350 or 700, right? And that's a great point. So we're going to be doing some experiments with the shop, moonstones, things like that. We're going to try to make that a better experience. I will say this about subscriptions, though, to this point, because it's not really, I don't think it has been said, or maybe I said it on stream and it's not kind of anywhere. But as we go forward, subscriptions really soon will be set by the realm owner. So right now they're just like 500 for just a very pragmatic, easy thing in our open beta, like early on. But that is going to be something that realm owners set. So we're looking at options of like, hey, with subscriptions, maybe whatever the realm owner sets it as, maybe when you click to subscribe, the charge for that amount of moonstones happens right there. So you don't have to maybe go to the store and buy the packs. You could buy the packs there to maybe pay for some subs, but also then tips. So if you have any ideas about that, let us know, because the idea is realm owners will set the moonstone subscription price for their realm. So there won't always be like a static one. Let's see here. Silent Brad, yeah, start using the book report instead of the support chat. I mean, either works. Like some of the one we will manually take the support stuff out of there, and we will plug them into the Jira. So it's an extra step for us, but you know, whatever works for you. If you want to put it in the bug report, it will be awesome. Oh, hold up. Let me see here. Taylor's going to join me for a few minutes. I'm going to get, let's see here. That should work. Okay. Request to have realm sub tiers anomaly. Yes, that is going to be a thing. All right, let's see here. We're popping up. Hey, what's up, Taylor?
Hello! You let me in.
I did. I let you in. Ta-da!
What's up, everybody? I'm here to disrupt whatever Anthony is doing.
We're talking about all this stuff. Yeah, we're talking about moonstones and subs right now.
Oh, yeah. We're doing a lot of work on that today.
Yeah, we have... Joanne has been coming up with a document to come up with a bunch of ideas of how to make that more awesome. But yeah, anomaly to your point, realm owners will have different tiers. That's the vision. And you could set kind of like Patreon. You could set the perks and things like that. Yeah, I agree, Silent Brad. You see that? See from Silent Brad? Need to be able to purchase moonstones directly from a realm. I want to sub. Don't have enough moonstones. Yep. Agreed. That's what we were talking about. We're like, yeah, that makes sense. You know, we want to do that. There's some cool stuff we're looking at. You know, we'll look at maybe sometimes having some neat interactions. I think that's what's cool about Moonstones is we could do a lot of fun stuff with it. When Moonbeam Plus goes live, as we get to the end of open beta, you know, one of the perks will be you get 5% extra Moonstones. But some of the stuff we thought would be that maybe Moonbeam could have some kind of events where we match people's percentage of the Moonstones that people give.
That would be fun.
Yeah, Captivator, I would need it. I know Pat and the engineers are working on pop-out chat. That's something that like we all want. I don't know yet if that's in the Friday release or not. Pat has been unable to confirm or deny all the things in the Friday release.
When we get closer to the time, we'll make a post about it, I'm sure, so that way people know what's coming, or after the release has been pushed out, what's been added.
You know, they don't want to commit. They're like, it's so funny when I talk to Pat, because I'm like, hey, what's it going to be? And I'll just say kind of like, I'm very malleable, right, Taylor? Like, you know, like...
Yeah, I know.
I'll say kind of what we plan to have happen, and if it doesn't happen, you know, hey, we got to move things around. Engineers, though, they do not like to commit.
They have a roadmap for a reason. We got to stick to the plan.
Yeah. Captivator, Pat, he's very... I have to, like, force it out of him sometimes. I need something. He'll be like, you know... I'll be like, when is this coming out? He'll be like, well, you could say, like, next Friday. I'm like, I don't need... Like, when do you want it to come out? Like, a couple days. But he won't say a couple days because he wants it to be, like, guaranteed that it'll be by
buffer time. We need buffer time.
I love it. Hey, you got to have the engineers. You got to have that mentality. I love it. It's good. It's good.
PTSD.
PTSD. Let's see here.
It is what it is. We have been burned by release dates in the past, so we try and be as like transparent as we can. But like sometimes things go wrong, and there's nothing we can really do about it other than like push a release.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I think that balance is good to have. The balance of like the engineer, the tug and pull of like the hard deadlines, the technical deadlines, and then the more chaotic nature of us of like you just want all the things.
I'm not chaotic.
Hey, I ain't put myself in that bucket. All right.
You're chaotic. I am not chaotic. I'm a professional. I'll have you know.
Let's see. So what have you been up to, Taylor?
For the Taylor slander, and I won't have it.
What you been up to?
What have I been up to? Oh goodness, a lot of stuff. Nothing really interesting, I guess. I'm planning out the next wave of social media releases on Blue Sky and Instagram. I have Jira tickets that I need to address eventually. I've mainly been hanging out in chats on Moonbeam as people are streaming. You know, like I'm sure some of y'all have seen me around, and if you haven't, you were in the wrong stream. I don't know what to tell you.
It's cool seeing everybody streaming on here. Let's see. Oh, Lycos has a suggestion. Dates on dates for VODs. Yes. That is not. Yes, that is something we want to do. Is what I'm saying. Yes. Because we want to know when something, how old it is or how fresh it is. So that's something that'll be on the roadmap. It's funny how like a lot of these little things are so obvious that they're needed, but when you're in the process of building something, it's like.
Well, I think
the
one of the
time of
things
when it
we
gets
have
there.
to like keep in mind is that we're building this as like a minimum viable product.
Well, were they? Yeah.
You know, so like all of the bells and whistles and things that are necessary are going to be added, and they're going to be added relatively quickly. But it's a choice of, well, do you want VODs or do you want VODs with dates? You know, like we get the VODs out first, and then we'll add the dates to them.
Let's see here. Also, no see all post option. Anomaly. What do you mean by that?
On Realms.
Oh, like so on the homepage now, there's a tab you can go to see all the posts.
There is?
Yeah. It's like a little hidden thing. So if everybody goes to their let me see if I can pop it up.
I'm looking for it now.
Hold on, let me see if I share my screen. Hold on a second.
Like.
Okay. I'm gonna share this. Here we go.
I can. Oh yeah.
Right. It's the little. I think it's clips. There's a clips one. Let's see here. Hold on, my thing is bugging out.
If you like.
There you go. So we got clips. Search. Where is it at? Oh, where is it at that he had it?
So if you go to the home page.
There we go.
And then like you scroll right on posts or like
recent posts. Yep. There you go. You click on recent posts. There you go. Yeah, we're trying to get more stuff here.
Reddit.
Let me see here. We got all this. Why is it bugging?
Your internet is being really laggy because.
No, because I'm having everything
mine
open.
is loading straight away. This must be a skill issue on your part. I don't know what to tell you.
There you go. Okay. So yeah, this is all the posts. Here you go. Bleep, bleep. It's kind of cool. It does have like a Reddit vibe. It's neat. And then it, and then
I
you
want
have
to
here.
be able to tag people or reply to comments on posts. Can you do something about that?
We're gonna. Yeah.
That's cool.
There we go. So yeah, that's neat. We got to make that probably more prominent though.
Yeah, I don't think it's a hyperlink unless you know it's a hyperlink.
Yeah.
How many unread notifications do you have on your Moonbeam?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, right now it's capped out at 9, as folks have found out. There's
Disgusting.
There's a 9 limit cap. We're gonna get that fixed though too. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, my internet. I want to have better internet, which is kind of what sucks. Where like on base, I'm stuck with the internet they have on base, and I can't get high enough internet to like run really good games that are high frames per second. So one day, but until then.
Lycos says that I make sense. Hill Hobbit, if beta was crashing more, nobody would be asking about VOD dates. So I guess we just got to start breaking stuff for the engineers.
Yeah.
But no, I do think that it's great that even in open beta, our platform is pretty stable. All things considered. Like, I don't think we've had like a major bug yet.
No, we did have that one funny incident. Some of you may have known. We were the engineer
team. Are you gonna out right now?
I'm not outing anybody. It's a message. They got it. They got a message.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
like, out the incident that only
No.
a handful of people know about.
Oh, it wasn't only a handful. it was a decent amount. But if you're one of those folks, apologies. I don't think anybody here it was. I don't know. I'm looking at chat. I could be wrong. You may have gotten an email. But the engineers are working on getting some bugs fixed, and then they're like, "Oh crap!" We're like editing the Slack. We're like, "What happened?" Like, I accidentally deleted like 80 people's stream keys. We're like, "Oh god!" And then Pat and JD and Arya, this was like almost at midnight. They had to like all just like go into the Slack, and we're like triaging everything. They got everything fixed, but essentially, whoopsie-daisy, like 80 stream keys got deleted, bleep. And then so we had to email those folks that were affected and say, hey, sorry, you have a new stream key now. But it's funny to see, like, I felt bad because the engineering team was like, oh no, what do we do? Hey, sometimes you hit a button.
Happen. We are
Accidents
only
happen.
human. Like,
We're
an AI-assisted platform, but we're only human, and we're the ones in charge. So
sometimes
sorry, lads.
you gotta hit the button. Boop. My bad.
It happens.
It happens. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, no, I got final 5 minutes before I have to go because I'm gonna be taking over on dad duty here. So, Taylor, thoughts, comments, suggestions.
Closing statements from the chat. You stream a lot. You like the other day. I'm pretty sure you streamed like 3 times in one day or something like that.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm trying to. That's streamer life.
I want to shout out. We've got a couple of Australian streamers using Moonbeam. So if you're awake in the middle of the night, early in the morning, whatever, for all of the people in the American time zone, which I think is pretty much everyone here, there's going to be content on Moonbeam, so you may as well log on and see what's going on. Hi, Girl Wonder.
Hey, hi, Girl Wonder, and happy birthday.
Yeah, we hope you had a nice birthday. Thank you for the nice words. That's really nice. Yeah, no, I'm having a look at the chat.
Yeah. So I'll say. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, go.
I'll say this week is going to be fun. We'll have, again, I'll compile notes on the updates coming out that Pat and the team are doing. Expect that Friday. And yeah, again, we're going to have a lot of cool stuff. We're going to be looking at how to make Moonstones work better for realm owners. We have the payouts coming out on the 1st. And yeah, we're going to keep doing these. You'll see me around. I'm going to keep streaming, popping by people's streams, saying hi. We're, again, the growth of Moonbeam is very good. It's growing. We're getting a lot of people organically. And it just tells us, like, whatever Moonbeam ends up being, whatever platform this shapes up to be, because it's going to be, I imagine in a year from now, it will be radically, like, refined in a cool way. So all of you here will have seen the journey to where it got, but it's going to be its own kind of new thing, right? Compared to other live streaming platforms. And I think what we're seeing now is, like, there really is a need from a lot of people for something new. We didn't need to make a clone of a Twitch or something, but I think social media in general, like what's happening here, is really neat. And I think we're going to see, like, cool genres. Again, co-working is one that's kind of like bubbled up out of nowhere. Like, that's really cool. And I'm curious to see, like, what other genres will rise to the top on Moonbeam. You're always going to have video gaming and stuff like that, but it's curious to see, like, other kind of things shine as well. I'm excited for that.
Oh, I have something to talk to you about that actually later.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. It was going to be a really important thing to say.
Really important.
Now that things are in somewhat of like a kind of we are running and keeping up with everything that we're doing, make sure that you're looking out, because Moonbeam staff will start streaming again, like in various realms across the platform. So we won't be doing our gaming on the Moonbeam realm anymore, but you'll see us if you kind of like scroll through the wheel. I know that I'm planning to stream again on Saturday. I'm going to be doing some Stardew Valley again, probably. So you can always come into our streams and kind of like ask us questions. Not everyone knows everything, but you know, we do our best with what information that we have at the time to kind of support while we play. So that is something to keep in mind. Also, my son left Duplo on my desk, so I made a sword.
Nice sword. I love it. I love it. Well, I got to run. For everybody, and I know it's late over there in the UK, so thanks for hanging out late, Taylor. For everybody here, thank you so much. Again, truly appreciate it. Good stuff on the horizon. Love that you're all just kind of investing in Moonbeam, and we're going to make sure that that investment is taken seriously and that it pays dividends, a lot of dividends. But yeah, No Skills, cooking realm, love it. Goer Wonder, thanks for posting about us online, and everybody, we hope to see you around. Y'all take care. You know where to find us.
Bye, everyone.
Later.